of steel and burning chrome, carved pathways through the void unknown. I built the key to yesterday, now watch tomorrow slip away. The gears of fate begin to turn, bridges built are meant to burn. I thought I held eternity, but time's the one controlling me. Every second that I steal makes the future less than unleashed, breaking laws I can't release, torn between what was and will be, lost inside this mystery. I'm the paradox unleashed. Every timeline finds no peace, hope and despair colliding free in this temporal symphony. Empires rise and fall, saw the writing on the wall, but knowledge cuts like sharpened steel. Some truths were never meant to feel. The fabric tears with every leap, secrets that I shouldn't keep. A prisoner of my own design, trapped between space and time. Every moment that I change leaves reality astray. Unleashed, breaking laws I can't release, torn between what was and will be, lost inside this mystery. I'm the paradox unleashed. Every timeline finds no peace, hope and despair colliding free in this temporal symphony. Between heartbeats I can hear the universe weep for the choices never made and the prices that I paid. Now I see what I have done. Every ending's just begun. I'm the paradox unleashed, breaking laws I can't release, torn between what was and will be, lost inside this mystery. I'm the paradox unleashed. Every timeline finds no peace, hope and despair colliding free in this temporal symphony. The machine still turns, the lesson never learned. Some doors should stay closed, some paths never chose. Paradox unleashed. Paradox stretch like veins, pulsing with electric dread. Every corner hides their chains, built to mess with what's in my head. Footfalls pound like war drums, calling blood and sweat mark every turn. In this prison they keep crawling, watching how we crash and burn. The maze is breathing, walls are bleeding, no escape inside. Break the cycle, shatter cages, every stride tears through their lies. Through the corridors of madness I will claim what they deny. Break the cycle, full the fire. labyrinth crumbles down, and the architects all fall. I wear freedom like a crown, built from pieces of their wall. Break the cycle, shatter cages, every stride tore through their lies. Through the corridors of madness, I have claimed what they denied. Broke the cycle, fed the fire, every heartbeat screams revolt. From this theater of their making, I'll rewrite the final bolt. The runner's ghost still haunts these halls. Cold wind on a collar of gold, the chains of comfort start to fold. A voice inside the silence speaks through frozen woods and mountain peaks. Tamed too long, I've lost my name, but wild hearts never stay the same. The city fades, the stars ignite, and something primal wakes tonight. I feel it crawling through my veins, the pulse of thunder, the rush of rain. Every echo knows my name. I can't stay. I'm being caught away by the ghosts of wolves and the break of day. Through the ice and the blood and the flame, I'm finding who I am again. No chains can make me stay. No man can turn my heart to clay. I was born to run, not to obey. I'm being called away. Tracks in the snow lead me to truth. The bones of fear, the fire of youth. Every scar's a map I've earned, each frozen breath a lesson learned. The moon is high, the pack runs free, and every house sounds just like me. The hunter's gone, the beast remains. Freedom runs inside my veins. The forest hums, the stars collide. 1,000 lives beneath my hide. The world was never mine to tame. It called my name. I'm being called away by the ghosts of wolves and the break of day. Through the ice and the blood and the flame, I'm finding who I am again. No chains can make me stay. No man can turn my heart to clay. I was born to run, not to obey. I'm being called away. Run through the fire, through the snow. Leave behind what I used to know. The world remembers, the heart forgives. To lose yourself is how you live. Run with me. Run with me. I'm being caught away by the ghosts of wolves and the break of day. The storm's my crown, the night's my name, and I'll never be the same. No chains can make me stay. No man can turn my heart to clay. I was born to run, not to obey. The wind still knows my name. I was called away. Buried deep where the light won't crawl, a shadow's grin in a hollow hall. I was the fool they spun the falling stars. The graveyard hums beneath my scars. Windows whisper secrets untold. Every heartbeat feels centuries old. Night falls on Salem's Lot. Hearts stop cold, but the shadows plot. We dream of sun that never got to rise again on Salem's Lot. Lights flicker dim in the devil's sleigh. Snow falls sharp like needles gray. A child's laugh lost in the icy sway. Cold hands grip, no escape today. Charlie waits in Christmas land, holding time in his withered hand. Dreams decay like ashen stretch far, but you're not alone. Vic's wheel spins on broken stones, racing shadows to claim her throne. Can you hear him hum that tune? A melody wrapped in ruin. Charlie waits in Christmas land, holding time in his withered hand. Dreams decay like ashen sand. Charlie waits, do you understand? Ooh. Candy canes drip red like sin, walls don't breathe, but they watch me sleep. Every breath I take is counted deep. I fold my hands, I bow my head, but something stirs beneath the bed. Not a sound, not a name, not a trace, just a pulse behind my ribs. Out of place, they own the air, they own the light, but not the shape of what I hide tonight. I bite my tongue till it bleeds black, swallow truths I can't take back. One wrong blink, one stray spark, they'll carve the silence from my heart. This is a thought crime, a match struck in a sealed room. This is a thought crime, a seed beneath the boots, they'll grind it down, but not today. Not while I still dream in red. Paper eyes in every hall, watch me walk, watch me fall. I speak the script, I play the part, but my mind's a ticking heart. In the steam of morning tea, I sketch a world they'll never see. No flags, no chains, no hollow hymns, just open sky and unclenched limbs. I stitch my hope in thread so thin, one snap and I begin again. They scan the dust, they scan the bone, but not the place where I've outgrown. This is a thought crime, a match struck in a sealed room. This is a thought crime, a seed beneath the boots, they'll grind it down, but not today. Not while I still dream in red. I wrote your name in ash today, not to burn, but to say you were real, you were true, and they can't unknow you. This is a thought crime, a match struck in a sealed room. This is a thought crime, a seed beneath the boots, they'll grind it down, but not today. Not while I still dream in red, dream in red. infinity. Threads of gold in the endless dark, maps of lies etched deep in the heart. Shadows twist, they whisper fate. A rebel's fire, ignite the gate. Through the veil, truth's call is clear. Break the chains, no room for fear. Shattered compass, guide my soul. Through storms that rage, I'll take control. Destiny, a path of fire. Truth ascends, the world's desire. Polar winds scream with frozen teeth. Secrets buried far beneath. Armor cracks, the stars collide. A truth untamed, no place to hide. Horizon, shot that nearer. A rebel's cry, the end is here. Shattered compass, guide my soul. Through storms that rage, I'll take control. Destiny, a path of fire. Truth ascends, the world's desire. the kingdom's face, whispers rise from an empty place. Men of honor march in line, trading youth for borrowed time. Banners bloom in crimson skies, prayers are lost where valor dies. A cannon song becomes our creed, the smoke remembers every deed. Steel hearts torn apart, beat like thunder in the dark. Voices call from foreign lands, echoed ghost in frozen sands. We wear the weight of every name, the crown of glory, the mark of shame. Each victory carved in tears, each silence louder through the years. Under stars that never sleep, we sow the graves we'll one day reap. The fires of peace will burn in our hands, born from the dust of forgotten lands. Through the storm we stand unbowed, unbroken. In the silence war has spoken. When the steel turns cold and the angels cease, we'll find the fires of peace. The frozen hour, we'd frozen, I refuse to go. The gentle dreams of sons unborn, the soldier sleeps in fields of corn. We bleed in color, we die in gray. Tomorrow waits a world away. The thunder cracks, the sky divides, and mercy drowns in battle cries. Hearts of iron, souls of clay, we burn the night to find our way. The fires of peace will burn in our hands, forged in the heart where the last stand stands. Through the blood and smoke and shatter, please, we'll light the world with the fires of peace. The fires of peace. When the dust begins to rest and kings are judged by time's own test, we'll lay the blades beneath the sun and count the cost of what's been won. The drums fall silent, hearts still race in every scar a soldier's face. The fires of peace still burn in our hands, lit by the ghosts who could not stand. The earth remembers, the heavens weep for the promise we were bound to keep. Now the steel lies still, the thunder cease. We live to guard the fires of peace. wasting time on the same thin line. Through all we lose, through all we gain, the fire still whispers our name. Crown, breathing the silence when no light is found. Pressure building in my chest, no escape, no rest. The walls of steel, they groan, they bend. In this vessel I descend. The deeper I go, the less I know. Am I the hunter or the shadow? Every mile pulls me tighter. Every fathom burns me brighter. Out in the depth where the monsters creep. Out in the depth where the secrets sleep. Lost in the tide, no surface, no sky. Out in the depth where the soul can't lie. Can't Eyes of glass stare through the void. Dreams of the surface destroyed. The dark whispers truths untold, but the cost, it chills my soul. The sea, it speaks in ancient tongues. The songs of beasts unsung. Every echo a shiver of dread. Am I alive or already dead? lifetime's eyes. The stars all whispered names I used to know. A stranger's hand inside my mind, tracing echoes of a self that had to go. The walls are breathing, the clocks unwind. Reality bends where the shadows climb. Every thought's a mirror breaking slow. Who I was, I'll never know. Time slips like sand through a shattered glass. Every moment fades, every face won't last. The voice inside me calls my name, but it's not the same. I am the shadow out of time, lost between the fault lines of my mind. Dreams of lives that weren't my own, calling me from the unknown. I see the truth I can't define, buried deep in ancient signs. The past is gone, but it's still fine. It's the shadow out of time. I didn't choose. The stars remember what I forgot. The gods just laugh at what I'll lose. I've walked through halls of endless thought, where silence hums and the void is caught. In every scream 1,000 minds collide, and I'm just one that didn't die. Memory burns where the daylight fades. Truth bends beneath what the dream remains. Something ancient wears my skin and calls me in. I am the shadow out of time, lost between the fault lines of my mind. Dreams of lives that weren't my own, calling me from the unknown. I see the truth I can't define, buried deep in ancient signs. The past is gone, but it's still fine. It's the shadow out of time. Can you feel the centuries fall? Can you hear the dead stars call? Every echo, every scream, another life, another dream. I've seen the end inside the sky. I've seen myself and watched me die. I am the shadow out of time, a fracture caught between the lines. The universe replays my crime, to live, to learn, to lose my mind. I see the truth I can't define, buried deep in ancient signs. The past is gone, but it's still fine. It's the shadow out. Whispers claw the velvet night, truth buried deep out of sight. Cold steel rails hum a ghostly tune, secrets hidden in the moon. Do you hear the wheels scream? Justice rise.